Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So the car joining me today is my very own BMW 318i, a car that has been serving me since 5 years and it's just crossed 100,000 kilometers, as you can see from the title. And this video has been in the works for a very long time, that I wanted to get you guys an update about this car, because a lot of you have been commenting over the time on the older videos that I need to get this car more frequently, get some updates on it, but I've been not getting any of it because I've been so busy with so many car reviews every week that I did not get a chance. But this time I made sure that I just take some time out, especially when the car has done 100,000 kilometers and it's just crossed 5 years. And if you've been following me for a very long time, you would know that I've documented pretty much everything that I've gone through with this car, from some of the failures like the turbocharger that has been replaced, and this has been maintained at the dealership itself. So all the whatever problems that have happened have been covered under the warranty on this car. And after that, this had happened at 38,000 kilometers. I'm going to post all the video links out here and in the description, and also on the pop-up banner out here, so you can have a look at that also. But after that, it's been pretty much a smooth sailing because the car hasn't given me a lot of problems, in fact none, to be honest, and it's been serving me very well. And a lot of kilometers I have covered in the test cars, which is why it's still fairly low kilometers compared to the UAE standards in 5 years. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to take you guys around and show you the car, because obviously it goes through the wear and tear cycle in 5 years, and it's got its own set of, you know, problems that you will see and you will come across when I take you around the car and also show you the interior. It's not actually a problem, but it's just, as I said, it's wear and tear. So just wanted to take this opportunity again to show you guys the car after 5 years and 100,000 kilometers. So let's start our tour of this 3 Series. So the exact kilometer that this car has done now is a little over 105,000 kilometers, and I apologize for the car being a little too dirty. I haven't gotten the time to clean this car up, so the rims, and there is a bit of a dust on the body, so I apologize in advance for that. But let me begin from the front. So it's pretty straight that way. There's been no accident so far on this car, which is why the body is quite straight. There are just few stone chip marks. That's the usual thing in the front, because yeah, our average speed out here are 100 kilometers per hour, and that's when, yeah, a lot of things, the stone and chipping and all that happens in the front. And even on the front end, as I said, everything is just spick and span. Nothing has been changed or done whatsoever over the years on this car. There has just been the turbocharger, as I mentioned, that has been replaced, and there are also engine mounts that have been replaced at around 75,000 kilometers. So the gearbox and the engine mounts have been replaced on this 318i. And in terms of the rims, as I said, yeah, they are a little dirty, but yeah, pretty much straightforward. There are also brake pads, the front and the rear ones, that have been changed around 70,000 mark and 80,000 mark for the rear ones. And there are a couple of dings and dents because of the stones, and the major one is this. As you can see, there is also a bit of a paint scrape off. If you see it from this side, there's a bit of a spot dent in there, but again, that's not something that's under your control. There are also smaller dings and dents on the door out here. So I don't know if my camera is picking up, but yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that's that, and otherwise it's a pretty straight, clean car. Apart from that, even in the back, there are a few more scrapes and things which are just the part of the wear and tear process on this car. When I show you in the boot, so I have a stroller because I have a baby since a year now, so a lot of the car is filled with the baby accessories. One of it is this stroller. Most of it just consumes my entire boot space, but there's this space a little bit more if I push this inside, and I can still put like a small bag in here, like 2 small bags for sure easily, that I can put into this one. And this car does not come with the spare wheel, as the rule is now that every car needs to have a spare wheel. When we jump onto the other side, again, pretty clean and straightforward that way. So the car has been, as I said, serving me pretty well. And again, a few of you may say like, yeah, this is your fault, and I admit sometimes, yeah, these sort of marks are there, and these are something that is not again under your control. And these are some of the scrapes, smaller ones, when people tend to open the door into your car because, yeah, they just don't think and they just slam it next to your car, and then you have some of those smaller minor scratches on it. But otherwise the paint quality and everything, fit and finish, is still there. And there are some more, I've documented those also before, like these scrapes out here, which are because of these wipers that someone would lift up, and while I've taken it to a petrol station to clean it, and that's how the paint has come off. Now let me show you on the inside. I'm opening this door up first. So yeah, the door cards, again, everything, it's a beige color, and I will admit that it's a little difficult to maintain the beige color because it tends to get pretty dirty in that sense. And let me jump inside. It's a pretty cooler day today, but I still want to switch, let this bong a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna chime for 5 times and then it's done. So let me show you the kilometers. Yep, it's 105,035. And again, even on the inside, it's pretty clean, and there are again just smaller white spots out here, but I'm sure you can just clean this off. I just haven't gotten the time to do it. And even out here, the screen again has no scratches or anything. I've used it fairly carefully, this car. And even out here, the buttons and everything, the dials and everything functions. And the best bit about this car is you have physical buttons for everything. I still love the infotainment system that has been given on this. It's not a touch screen, I know, but it's still so much more handy. There are buttons given out here, volume dial, everything is in here. Your air conditioning controls, straightforward, button operated with dials and everything. Some storage is in here that you can close also like this and make it into a wide storage option. And then out here also some more storage that has been given. And as I said, the beige color is pretty difficult. It's you can see a bit of, you know, darkening of this leather, that you can clear it and use like a chemical to clean this up and make it back to the original color. Even on the other side, on the door cards, it's pretty, yeah, everything works quite well, by the way. Everything functions, every button, every touch, whatever you do. And hey, there's also a handbrake in here. Even the buttons on this, the logo and everything, the leather, yeah, that's also not faded at all, or it's not like cracking or anything. Even on these seats, if you see, none of it has happened. And as I said, this has been used very well, this car. So let me jump in the back and show you how is it. Now I have a baby seat in the back too, so let me go from the other side and show you, but I just wanted to show you what's there. Let me go there. Here now we have more, yeah, toys and stuff. That's how you know that you have a baby in your house, because there are toys scattered in here. There's also one more small bugger there. There's more storage in here, but there are no air conditioning vents on this thing. And this is a mid-level BMW, so again, I'm not going to start with any of the complaints, because usually you guys are pretty harsh that way. So when I tell you all anything about this car, so y'all are like, yeah, it's a basic BMW, what do you expect? And I get it. I've understood that fact, so I'm not expecting more. But in fact, whatever this car gives you is way more than what it can deliver at that price point and where it sits, which is like an entry-level sedan. So yeah, again, even in the back, pretty straightforward. The cup holders in here, and see, back then it used to be closed one, so you can use this handrest also. Yeah, and nowadays people give you like pretty broad cup holders everywhere. And then Here's your other door card. So yeah, fairly straightforward this car is that way, because it's been parked under the shade, which is why the paint is in good condition, and even the interior is also in fairly good condition. So which is why there hasn't been much of damage to the interior or the exterior. It's very important to park the car under a basement or under a covered area, so then you will make sure that the longevity of the car is there. But otherwise, as I said, I'm just super satisfied over the last 5 years with what this car has delivered, especially in terms of the efficiency. It's giving me 13.1 kilometers, and from a 3-cylinder twin scroll turbocharged engine, 1.5 liter, it's very good. Even though it's got 136 horsepower, but the way it delivers, it's like it's a 2 liter or 200 horsepower engine that you're driving. And the only annoying bit I mentioned time and again is this start stop button, which you have to press every single time when you switch on the car and switch it off. But yeah, so far I think these are the best kilometers that I've done on this car. So that was an update video of this 318i after 5 years and 100,000 kilometers. And I will be honest that I haven't faced any problems later on after that first turbocharger issue that happened at 38,000 kilometers, and everything was originally changed from the dealership itself, the turbocharger and everything. So everything was sorted out from their end, so which was pretty satisfying to know that everything went in there was original and was done by the professionals. So that way the car has been well kept all the time, and which is why the car has been going so great so far, and I have had absolutely no problems after that. And which is what you want from a daily driver. You want to just sit in there and you just want to start driving. Plus it's still essentially a German car, and as I said, it's a 1.5 liter, which is just so much more convenient to drive every day into the city. And it's not like it's going to struggle in highway driving or anywhere. It's not. I've comfortably done 140 kilometers per hour, where the speed limits are on the highway when you go from different Emirates to Emirates. So it has managed to pull that off also. So it's not like a slow car in any sense that way. So overall, as I said, yeah, it is spacious, but yes, now that the family is expanding, it's time to look at other options very soon. But yeah, whenever the day comes, which I'm gonna break it to you that it's gonna come very soon now, and I will have to let go of this car, which is gonna be super yeah, sad, because when you're a petrol head, or if you love cars, when you love cars, you are gonna develop relationship with the car. But yes, that's essentially that, and you just don't want to see that go away, and that's the sad fact about it. But yeah, I'm just gonna be glad that whoever this car goes to, they are gonna enjoy a few more thousands and hundreds of thousands of kilometers in this car, and they're gonna be quite happy, I'm pretty sure, with this car, because it just fits so well into this everyday daily driver bracket when you consider cars for your daily usage. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. Give this video a thumbs up, and thank you for watching this video. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, then you can click here, and if you want to watch more videos, then click here. I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye, take care, and drive safe.